Hey guys, what's up? My name is Callie. Today's video is a fall-inspired tutorial, something that's going to be great for the holidays. It's definitely very warm, very neutral, but also a little bit smoky, which is one of my favorites. If you like this video, make sure and give it a thumbs up and comment below on any suggestions for any other future videos you would like to see. And without further ado, let's get started. Start out, I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. It's great for hydrating the skin before foundation. These are my two favorite face primers at the moment, the Too Faced Hangover RX and the Smashbox Step 1 Primer, not Smashbox, I'm sorry, Makeup Forever. Next, to prime the eyes, I'm using the Soft Ochre Paint Pot by MAC. I'm just applying that with my finger, going from the lash line all the way up to the brow bone. For eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the Morphe 350 palette, taking this first shade right here. It's just a warm, neutral, light brown. It's going to be a great transition color. You always want to start off with something that's a little bit closer to your skin tone. That's going to give you that really good blended gradient effect. And then going back into that same Morphe palette, I'm going to take this kind of dark, a little bit darker chocolate color on a MAC 217 brush. I am focusing it on that outer V area, also bringing it right into the crease, not too high up. You don't want to take it too far up, because then that'll kind of create like a little bit of a muddy look. You want to kind of keep it just below that first shade you put down and just blend the two back and forth in windshield wiper motions. For the lid, I'm taking the Makeup Geek Flamethrower Foiled Eyeshadow on a MAC 242 synthetic brush. This eyeshadow is amazing. This has no, glitter glue, no MAC Fix Plus, nothing on it. This is just the eyeshadow all alone. Wonderful formula. Going back in the Morphe palette, I'm taking this darker brown right here. This is an amazing color. Again, on a clean MAC 217 brush, only focusing this in that outer V. You do not want to bring it into the lid. You only want to create a little bit of depth and dimension by applying it precisely in that outer V. Don't forget to go back with your E40 blending brush and just blend. That's what I do. Blending takes time, so just be patient, take your time, and practice. For eyeliner, I use the Maybelline Blackest Black Eyestudio Gel Liner in my ankle brush. I can do a separate video on that, just comment below. For foundation, I am using the Too Faced Born This Way. I'm a little pale right now, so my shade is in Ivory, and I mixed it, I want to say it was with vanilla. No, it was Ivory and Porcelain. I'm using the Real Techniques blending sponge. It's kind of like a dupe for the Beauty Blender. It's definitely cheaper than the Beauty Blender is. So far, I really love the Real Techniques one. I like how it has a flat end, so you can use it on the face, but it also gets real good underneath your eyes. But so far, so good. Let me know if you've tried it out too and your thoughts. For concealer, I have been obsessed with the Naked Skin Concealer by Urban Decay. I am using the shade Light Neutral, and I'm going in a triangular shape underneath my eyes to conceal as well as highlight, bridge of my nose, forehead, cupid's bow, and the center of the chin to kind of even everything out. Blend it out with that Real Techniques sponge again. What's also good about the sponge is, as you can see here, I'm kind of correcting my eyeliner. Little makeup trick. To set and bake with, I'm using the Mercier translucent powder, again with that same Real Techniques sponge, and I'm just going to place that underneath my eyes to help set and bake my concealer to prevent creasing. While that's setting, I'm going to do my eyebrows. I'm using the Anastasia Brow Wiz in Chocolate. This is by far my favorite brow pencil in the entire world. It's just so fine, so easy to use, makes your brows look really natural, and it's just, go get one. See the power of makeup? Yes. Oh no, honey. Once you're done with your brows, just go ahead and take a fluffy brush and you wipe off the excess translucent powder and you're all set to go. Next, I'm using the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel to comb down those hairs. Sometimes my brow hairs can get a little crazy. Dance party. Next, I'm going to bronze my face using the Hourglass. I think this is like one of their new radiance bronzers. It came out probably about 4 months ago. Absolutely love it. Stunning, stunning bronzer. Does not take a whole lot to use. Just a light tapping into the bronzer. Definitely tap off the excess or else it can get a little heavy. A little bit on the cheekbones, the temples of the forehead, just to kind of warm up the complexion. Taking the Marc Jacobs, his contour highlighting duo, taking the contour shade with my Nars brush, carving out those cheekbones. I'm also going to contour my nose a little bit on the forehead and on the jawline. It's an amazing duo. Pricey, but worth every penny. Then I'm going to blend that out using a duo fiber brush. Back to that Morphe palette, that last dark brown shade we used, on a Sigma flat definer brush. I'm just going to take that really, really close to the lash line, as close as I can get, not dragging it down too far, because we're going to go back in with a pencil brush and that first light brown shade we used to blend that out. But this is just going to kind of add a little smokiness to that bottom lash line. And here I am just taking a pencil brush, and just blending out those edges, kind of smoking it out a little bit. I sometimes take my lower lash line far down, but today I didn't feel like going too far. Now I'm going to tightline and line my waterline using the Nars, I think it's called Via Veneto black liner. I heard about this liner from Casey Holmes here on YouTube. She's absolutely amazing. If you haven't watched her, then go check her out. I'll leave a link down below in the bottom bar for her. Or just go type in on YouTube Casey Holmes. She's absolutely awesome. I love watching her videos. And if you're wondering who I'm talking to, my sister-in-law is sitting down in the corner. She's hiding. It was a girls' night. Back in that palette, I'm gonna mix these two shimmer shades down here. One's brighter than the other, pinkier, one's more of a champagne, on a, I can't remember the name of this brush, but I will link it, I'll list it below in the bottom bar. But I'm going to take it, it's just a very small, precise brush, and I'm just going to take this right on the high point of the eyebrow, and then I'm going to kind of drag it to both sides a little bit, but mainly focusing the majority of it right there on the arch of the eyebrow. For blush, I'm taking MAC's Eternal Sun on a Sigma angled blush brush. I'll leave the name down below. And I'm just going to take this starting kind of a little further back, not quite on the apples of the cheeks, and then blending it backwards towards my hairline. I've recently liked doing my blush more on like the cheekbone part versus the apple of the cheek. And then take that same big duo fiber brush and blend that out. For highlighter, I am using the Balm Manizer. It's amazing and it's affordable too. It's not too pricey. Probably one of the best highlighters ever. And right here in this clip, I was saying, check out that highlight. It was on point, guys. Everybody says highlight on fleek. It was fleeking. But I just do this on the tops of those cheekbones, right on the bridge of the nose, on the tip of the nose, and a little bit on my cupid's bow. And then I do put a little bit in the middle of my forehead and on my chin. I'm very dry skinned, so I like to look a little, I guess you could say, shiny or dewy. That's just me. I know people who have oily skin don't like looking oily or shiny, but us dry skin girls, I love it. Taking that same highlighter, the Manizer by the Balm, and on that brush we used earlier for the brow bone highlight, I'm going to use that and highlight the inner tear ducts. This is just going to add a little bit extra to the eye look and open up the eyes a little bit. Next for mascara, I'm using MAC. I think this is the Extended Play Giga Blacklash. I'm using this to add a couple coats of mascara on the top lashes as well as the bottom lashes. This is one of my new favorite mascaras. To line my lips, I'm using the Urban Decay lip liner in 1997. I'm just going to outline and fill in my lips. This is a really amazing lip liner. It glides on very easy. It's very smooth, very creamy. You should go check it out. I have this one, the 1997 and the one in nude. Then I'm going to take Prrr Lip Glass by MAC. And once you do that and fix your hair, that completes the look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.